guys, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my London vlog. I haven't vlogged for 2 weeks and I missed you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know any news in the place where you're from. I'm always curious about where you're from. For breakfast I decided to have an omelette with some leeks and garlic. I chopped all the leeks and then put medium heat to kind of stir fry it in a way, saute, because the softer they get, the sweeter they get. I'm not using any oil to cook because again I love my pan, which is ceramic, as I always tell you. A couple of minutes later all the leeks are super soft and now I just cracked 3 whole eggs right in the middle, because now of course being post-show I need more fats in my diet. It's very important. I think it's the #1 thing you should be increasing in your post-show diet, especially for girls, for our hormones.
Streaming with the fish in the ocean. Stay away, never come under fire. They will never ever show an emotion. I never dream of getting in the action. Life moves with all the surprises. I never dealt with chemical reactions. It comes down to this day. You're gonna be a tough act to follow.
Cooking some little chunks of lean beef for lunch, and also I've been obsessed with this little chopped frozen spinach from Waitrose. I've showed it on my Instagram. They come like this, pretty frozen and solid, and what you do, you just pop it onto your pan. Ooh. You pop it into your pan and then I put the lid on top so that beef cooks thoroughly, because it's still pink, you can see it, and I like my beef thoroughly cooked unless it's steak. So 5, 6 probably should be enough, and this will be enough protein for my next 2 meals. And then I'll just put my lid on top, and the heat is medium 7. I'll probably decrease it to 6. This will take some time. I'm not in a rush to eat right now, so I will probably open it up, flip it around, and you'll see what it looks like in the end. These are super great. Lola also loves spinach. I think you've seen it in one of the really old videos when she just eats raw spinach leaves. So what I do sometimes lately, I also defrost 1 piece for her and add it to her meal, because spinach is so good for the dogs and she loves her greens, and her poo is fine. Sorry for TMI, because sometimes she gets quite funny about different foods, but spinach works for her. So if you have a dog, maybe try it. Yes, Lola? Not now. Later, when it defrosts, okay? See? She's excited. And also in my freezer I have that chicken that I bought in my meat market. I actually ate a lot of it, so you can still see I have 2 bags here. And what else is here? Oh, this is frozen pears. How random. I have some frozen herbs. And I still have all my frozen bacon. And otherwise in my fridge right now I have, I don't know, just a lot of egg whites. This is rosemary water. This really nice water. It's like a sparkling one that I left. I don't really like sparkling. I like still. Yeah, lots of egg whites. Some beetroot, some eggs, some cheese, grated mozzarella, because I've been having some pastas, cherry tomato parmesan sauce. And here I have my coconut milk that I tried this morning with coffee, and it was gross. I don't like it with coffee. I like it with my granolas and oats. Almond milk, more egg whites, fish oil, and I love this coffee. I think I've showed you as well on Instagram. It's just a ready coffee that you put and you just ready to drink it. You can put ice, you can put any milks you want, and this is a baby version. And I also have like this little 3 cute things to have your extra vitamin boost. Okay, this is how it's looking right now, a bit earthy and not super appetizing, and this is why I love to add my favorite turmeric. Brings it a color of life, joy, and just general, I don't know, I just think it looks more appetizing. And of course, I love all the benefits you can read about. Oh god, I'm just doing it with 1 hand. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can read about all the benefits, anti-inflammatory, blah blah blah, super good for you. God knows really what all these things mean, but I don't know, I just feel it's really good for my digestion. It works, and I love the flavor. This is how it's going to look. I don't know, I think it looks better yellow. Maybe you will disagree with me, but I like it. Post-workout, I just had some beef that I showed you earlier that I cooked, and also I'm having this Tesco muesli with some coconut milk. 80 grams. I'm soaking it a bit first so that the oats soften up. And I'm watching some Gary Vee. He's amazing, I love him. Anyway, let's do some updates about what happened to me in the last 2 weeks since the last competition. Of course, my face is rounder, so is everything else, because I've been eating a lot and I've been enjoying myself so much. I have been doing a bit of a, I don't know, balanced reverse diet. I wouldn't call it really a reverse diet, because basically what I've done, I've been eating maintenance calories on some days, and I've been eating in a surplus on some days, and I've been eating in a deficit in some days. And somehow it managed to work out for me this way, because I think that restricting yourself straight after competition is very difficult to do, and you do need to gain some body fat, so eating a bit more than you usually do, it's perfectly okay, because you also need to satisfy that urge of just being full and eating food that you haven't eaten for 3 months or 4 months or however long your prep has been. And you know, weight gain sometimes can be difficult for your body, or emotionally, psychologically you feel like you're looking so bad, but you just have to gain some fat. That's normal, you know, after competition. And how much fat you gain, again, it's up to you, because it's quite a personal thing. Some people feel happier when they're much curvier, some people feel happier when they're slimmer, but don't worry, because if you did gain a bit more fat than you wanted after your competition, fat is just fat. Fat can go away. Of course it takes time and effort, but don't be so hard on yourself, because it's reversible. And especially if you're a girl, it's very important for your hormones to function well, and unfortunately if you're too low body fat percentage, your hormones are all messed up. And this is the reason why probably after competition it's one of the hardest times. Probably first 3 days after competition you feel like you're the shit, because you have the tan, you're feeling full, because all the food you're eating makes you look really full and more ripped. Some people even feel like they look better than on stage, and because you have the tan you still, like, I don't know, you just feel like a goddess. But then what happens? Day 4, 5, 6, 7, your tan is getting patchy, so you're washing it off. But then a week after the competition, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're thinking, oh my god, you compare yourself to the stage condition and realize that you're completely pale and soft. Not soft as in you're actually fat, but you're of course not having all those lines as you had on stage, and the tan was helping a lot. So this is probably the hardest part, about 7 days, 10 days, when you're just feeling, oh my god, look at me. But again, stop it, because don't compare yourself to the stage photos. I'm not saying to compare yourself to the general public, but do realize that you're still looking good, you're still looking in shape. And just because you have that a bit of extra fat, just don't let it mess with your head. I know it messed with my head every single time, and I thought, oh, this is my 3rd year competing, my 3rd prep, it will be easier. It's really not. And also what's not helping is that our female hormones go up and down. It's just crazy roller coaster of emotions. I've personally been feeling so strange, super high, super low, all over the place. Some days I felt like, why am I doing bikini competitions? This is my last prep, because I just want to eat all my pizzas, all my burgers. And then other days I felt I have nothing to add to the fitness community, and other days I felt like, yeah, I do. It's why it's good to take it easy on social media. I've been pretty quiet on social media for the last 2 weeks, not because I've been like depressed or something like that, but because it's nice to disconnect. And now I've been working so hard for my competitions, and I've been on social media non-stop, so it's just nice to breathe out, take a step back, and then just get on with your daily life, like doing some spring cleaning, seeing friends, going on trips, just anything to feel normal again. I don't know if that still counts as abs. Of course it's not competition lean. I do have some fat, but I don't know, I don't feel like I'm crazy chubster yet. I'm actually freezing at home. It's literally winter again. About a week ago it was crazy hot in London. It was like 30 degrees, and right now it's probably 12 degrees. It's just so cold, so I'm wearing like crazy triple layers. I didn't even get sweaty in the gym today when I was working out, because it's just too cold, too cold. Apart from being a bit more sociable and doing normal human things, I went to Brighton for a day. It was so nice to just walk along the beach, look at the people. It was really hot there, and people are sunbathing, some are even swimming, which is crazy to think about. I also went to see my friend in Vegan Market. It's a vegan food market in London every Saturday. I'm at the Vegan Market and Sunny Spoon, and this is Clarice. Hey! And I met her when I was on prep, so I could never really try her food, and she's a French patisserie chef. So this is Clarice, and how long did it take you to make all of this for the stand?
Long time. It was about like 3 days.
Wow.
I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning and went to bed at 11 p.m.
Wow. And what are the most popular things from here? Like oats?
Lemon meringue.
Yeah.
So obviously it's quite hard to get vegan, and the milk fudge.
Wow. I just love the presentation as well. It looks like, I mean, proper French, beautiful. So she makes all these beautiful handmade things, and oh my god, it was so amazing. And here are the very popular vegan burgers. They look so good. Ramen.
Thank you so much.
And since the last couple of days, I'm finally feeling kind of back to normal. And now that I'm kind of gained a bit more fat, I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling good, plenty of energy. I'm excited to start vlogging again and be more regular with my content. I feel energized, I feel good. And some people ask me if I track all my calories, even if I'm overeating. I absolutely am. I have all the records of some shocking amount of calories and some shocking crazy weight fluctuations. But again, this is just prep, and a lot of people disappear from social media after they competed, and this is normal because you just look your worst. Some people get really bad bloating, some people get bad acne because they're just suddenly eating something bad. I don't know, just a lot of bad things are happening to you, and this is kind of a period of time where you just need to give yourself some rest. Don't be so hard on yourself, as I mentioned earlier, because you will gain some fat, you look like a pale whale, and your body and mind, everything is overwhelmed with extra calories. So again, just take care of yourself if you just competed recently and you're not doing any other shows soon. Take a breather, you know, stay active, of course, try not to overeat too much, and focus on the next goals. And if you're feeling really weird mood swings, just don't worry about it, it will pass. Some people take longer to adjust. So probably within a month you will be okay, back on track, and set your next goal. It doesn't have to be a competition, it could be something else. So thank you very much for watching this little random update, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!